Okay, so we are recording.
Okay, hi everybody. Bill, you had to bring up my dog. Now I've got this huge lump in my throat.
Oh,
I have to talk around, but that's my week. I'm so happy to see everybody here. Like, what a way to close out the year and look at what we can be doing moving in, because everybody's so excited about 2021, right? Not just us after a crazy week. It is something to look forward to. I will tell you, I probably had the worst week of my life, and I still plugged in to 2 of the calls, and I look forward to it. So this truly is a place, you guys, where you can take care of your health, your wealth, and meet people that support you in life, that are amazing mentors in your life, that lift you up when you're down, not people that are gossipy or bringing you down. So it's an incredible culture and environment. So you guys, we have health products here that are so important for some of the things that we're going through right now, and you're going to hear about them. You're going to hear about different ways that you can take care of your finances. Not everybody's doing so great as we continue to move through this virus. So I'm just so proud and honored to be here and to introduce people to this. And I believe that I'm going to bring up Mr. Bill Ball. And Bill and John Ball, thank God they called us 9 months ago. We had worked with them previously. They are people we have absolute respect for. They are rock stars in this company. So they went to a position called Diamond, which means they're mastering their life and mastering their business. And they did it in just 2 weeks. So we have so much respect for them, so much respect for this company. You're going to hear a lot of incredible testimonials. Remember, those are only testimonials. There's so many of them. Some don't even sound like they could possibly be true, but we are not going to make any claims about health or any claims about what you can do financially. I'll just tell you that Rob and I, we're excited to be here for so many reasons. So with that, I'm going to hand it to you, Bill.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's great to see you both here. And, I know, here's what I love about network marketing in this industry. We got to meet you guys going back about 8 years ago. And, we know everything that's happening in your life. I mean, we've kept up with you, and we know you're busy building a house. You've got so many things happening, and we feel like we're right there with you.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about what we do here. And there's so many other relationships out there we've built along the way. And, when you've got a huge why, and I know you guys have an enormous why, and I talked about that earlier on the new member launch call. Your why is what's gonna drive you through this business. Your why is what's gonna take Rebecca and Rob, who have had a really rough, tough week, and keep them going. The reason why you're doing this business, and Dawn and I, we're doing this business because we want to build a legacy for our family. And 3 years ago, we made a list of things that we're going to accomplish in the next 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And the list is like, we sat down together and we did a little exercise, and I said, I want you to make a list of everything you want to achieve, your dreams, if money was never an obstacle. And she made her list and I made my list. And it's funny, if you're a married couple and you want to see if you guys are on the same page, try that exercise. I can't even believe the number of things that I checked off the list that she had on the list too.
We did. We circled the things that we had on the list together, a lot of them.
Like paying off our parents' houses and retiring our parents. I mean, that's like one of the major things we want to do.
Oh yeah.
And
I want a log cabin in the mountains, so we can, not just for me, but so we can take our friends and take our family. I'm big about making memories. So, and Rob, Rob is a professional. They're actually building a log cabin right now.
Yes, they are. But I tell you what, and that's great that Dawn and I want these things. But why do we share that with you? I'll tell you why. Because for us to get these things, we have to help other people do the same thing that we're doing. We really do. This is a person helping person business. And there's no better way to do it than to help other people. So, especially now, there's 3 things that are really on their minds: money, health, and time freedom. There's a lot of people that have a lot of money and no time, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of time and no money. And, we were, in the situation where we had a good amount of money, because a lot of times, you hear people join this industry because this is the last ditch effort. Like, this is it. If this doesn't work, they're gonna be on the food line. You know what I mean? But the other end of the spectrum is people that look like they have it all. Like Dawn and I looked like 12 years ago. We had everything. And somebody approached me and they said, "Do you look at other ways to make money outside of what you currently do?" And I said, "Yeah." They didn't know I was living a life of quiet desperation. Didn't matter about money. I was miserable. I couldn't stand my career anymore. I'd cry myself to work in the morning, on the way to my shop. Even though I was a business owner, I had 15 guys waiting for me at the shop. I'd get up 4:30 every morning, and I'd have to blast AC/DC on the radio to get myself pumped up to get to work. And I'd be crying on the way, literally tears streaming down my face because I didn't want to be there. And I did that for like 5 years, that miserable. And here's why.
Know it first
Yeah,
either.
because I didn't
You
have
hit
any.
it.
I didn't have a life, man.
Yeah.
We didn't have a life. I was up at 4:30 in the morning, and I was working till 11 o'clock every night. I built this massive business, and it had taken me over. 96% of people worry about their finances and their health. Guys, they're out there. Trust me. Here's the thing. You don't know if you don't talk to them. You got to talk to everybody. You got to make a list. You got to put them on your list. And you gotta invite them.
Oh yeah, and don't prejudge. Right
No.
now, especially, there's people that are praying right now for
Oh,
opportunity,
Yeah.
for finances, for health, and
Yep.
we have the answer to it all.
Now more than ever. And Dawn and I were self-made millionaires at the age of 38 years old, and people thought we had it all. But somebody asked me the question, and we actually jumped right in. Because it's $178 billion industry we're part of in network marketing. And if you guys, anybody out there has ever asked somebody or told somebody about the movie they just watched that they loved on Netflix, the series, because we don't go to movies anymore like at theaters, but nobody does, right? But if you watch the Netflix series that you loved and you shared it with somebody, you're like, remember in the beginning of COVID when it was Tiger King and everybody was watching Tiger King, and then it was something else, and it was something else. And well, guess what? You're a network marketer. You shared it with your friend. You shared that series, and they watched it because they trusted you. They wanted to experience what you were experiencing, right? Does that sound familiar? Well, that's all we do here, guys. How many times have you gone to a restaurant that you absolutely loved, and you're like, oh my God, I got to tell everybody about it? I just saw Blake Chrisman post something about this limoncello restaurant he went to, and he wrote online. He goes, you got to go here and check out this restaurant. Right?
Yeah, and the food, he took the picture and it looks amazing. So we're going to, of course, check it out.
Of course I'm going there. Why network marketing? Because it works.
Yeah, and it's something we do every single day.
Yep.
And we don't get paid for it. At least here, you get paid for sharing.
It works when you tell your friend about something. It works when a friend tells a friend tells a friend, right? It's word of mouth. It didn't cost a dime. And here's the thing. We don't pay these high paid actors and actresses to go out there and do this advertising for us. We do it ourselves. Mm-hmm. And when you say yes to a company like ours, here's what you're saying. I want to partner with your company because I want to move this product and opportunity forward. And I don't care if I just want to share the products and people can drink it, be my customers, or maybe they want to build a business. Doesn't matter, because here's the thing. When you partner with the company, 50% of the money is put away for people that partner. 50% of every dollar is put away for us. That's huge. You're never going to find that anywhere. What company can you go with and partner anywhere and say, Coca-Cola, will you 50-50 with me? No way. McDonald's, will you 50-50 with me? No way. It's not going to happen. And then here's the thing. If you want to join a franchise like that, you can, but you got to put up $100,000. There's all kinds of guarantees. Here's the thing. You don't want to go there. It's like having another job that you paid to be at, like a lot of money. That's all it is, right?
We looked into it. We know.
To become an independent representative with the Valentus, it's $20. That's right.
Price of a pizza.
It's not a pizza. The last pizza you ordered was like 40. So like
everybody
it's less.
Gets so many toppings.
It's
we
less,
can buy 2 memberships.
That's right. It's less than the pizza. Okay. So it's $20. You can get free 7 websites. You can get research and development. That's all done. Accounting, unlimited income potential, shipping and handling, marketing, everything's taken care of, guys. Most importantly, you get to work from home. I'm sitting in my home office right now. Before this, we were outside working on my son's VW project, restoring a 1969 VW all day long. Dawn came out and shook me when I was laying underneath the car. She grabbed my leg. She goes, you got to come inside. We got a webinar starting in like an hour. I'm like, oh my God. That's great. So working from home, I mean, where else can you be outside working on a car and then, all you got to do is come in, take a shower, splash yourself off and jump on a webinar. I mean, that's how we make money. That's what we do, right? It's really that simple. So go out there and find other people that want to do the same thing you do. Now, Valentus is the solution. Am I going to Rob now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rob.
Okay. So I get so excited I can't stop talking. I just get a little crazy about this whole thing here. So, what I want to do is this. Rob, can you hear me?
I can hear you great, Bill.
Okay, good, because I can't see you, but
He gets so excited.
yeah, I get so excited. I was on a roll. I'm like out of my mind now. I can't wait till 2021 is here, because like I got a chart in front of me and I'm looking at the numbers from last year and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna double it this year. I know we are.
Oh,
And
yeah.
last year was like, the world changed for everybody. So I'm excited to bring you on, Rob, because I know you are a network marketing professional on top of being a self-made millionaire yourself in other arenas like real estate and whatnot. But you've also become, a self-made man in the network marketing industry, earning over $500,000 in our other opportunity. And, you were one of the first couples that we tapped when we got involved in Valentus. So
And I'm so glad you answered. I know that phone was ringing and ringing.
Absolutely. So it's all yours, Mr. Bunce.
Bill, thank you very much. A lot of kind words. And, Rebecca and I do have the experience in this industry. We experienced the ups, we experienced the downs, and, it's always here for us. And you are remarkable when you express that you simply tie in. That's what this is about. You tie in and you learn. Valentus launched in 2014 when we had an opportunity to meet the Jordans. It was absolutely remarkable. Backed by millions in capital, we had the opportunity to look at the Sioux Falls, South Dakota home office along with Don and Bill. And I'll tell you what, it was probably one of the most remarkable opportunities we've ever had to actually see the shipping center and how they run their business. And when you get to see the heart of these people, the sixth element that I'll talk about in just a moment, 100% debt-free, how can you go wrong? You can move in any direction you want to move in. And 200 million in sales. The experience is there. The products are there. And the sixth element, the love they have for people, just expounds through all the ranks. Everybody kind of feels the same way. That has something that many of the companies can't even touch. Our products are unbelievable. And in just a few minutes, Dawn is going to talk about our products and just a number of different items that make a lot of sense for your everyday life. Every Friday we get paid. Now, I don't know whether anybody saw the email from Dave Jordan. And this is part of what this culture is all about. This is what he's all about. Dave Jordan said that everybody was going to be paid on Thursday rather than Friday. Now, many companies would say, well, what we're going to do is we're going to wait until Monday, since Friday is a holiday. No, Dave Jordan pays you in advance. That's what these people are all about. That's what this company is all about. Training and support. My gosh, you've listened to Bill and Dawn, Mark Jackson, Dr. Chi, John Haremza, Karen Ford. The list goes on and on and on with the people that take their time to give you information from things that they've learned, the directions that have created success for them, and is being passed on to all of us. All we have to do is tie in. And the timing and the trends, well, I'm not going to touch too much on that because I'm sure that we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, timing is everything. And now I'd like to introduce somebody that we're very, very close to. Don Ball is somebody that we absolutely fell in love with. Sorry, Bill. We fell in love with the very moment that we met her. She's true to heart. She's authentic. And she's very wise about all of our products. Take notes and listen. Dawn, please.
Love you, Dawn.
Oh, we love you too. Thank you so much. This is so fun.
It's my favorite part. I get to listen.
I just love working with everybody on here, and we're just 9 months in. We're just so blessed and so grateful to be here. So I have this great passion for our products. We are in Valentus, a health and wellness company. And I like to say we really have something for everyone. So I'm going to go through some of the products, but what I want you to do is take a picture or maybe write this down, valentusproducts.com. This is a fantastic corporate website where you can actually go on, see the product, read about it, actually see the ingredients in it, get some testimonies, and get a little bit more information. Because I'm gonna, like I said, for the sake of time, I'm gonna really run through this pretty quickly. So I love this time of year right now because people are making those New Year's resolutions, right? 2 more days, it's the new year 2021, and the top resolution is weight loss, it's health. And we have that answer here in Valentus in the form of something so simple, something, that we do every single day. It's automatic, it's not on our to-do list. It doesn't matter if you're financially set or if you're struggling, you're going to wake up and you're going to have your morning cup of coffee. And we have our newest coffee. We have actually 5 different coffees, but this featured here is called Thermo Roast. And Thermo Roast was launched in 2020. And I love this product so much. And they call it the coffee you can feel. And that's because of the herbs that are in there. They actually give you focused mental clarity. It's going to help to curb your appetite and really get you through your day. If you don't drink coffee, we have the same exact formula and a hot cocoa, which is absolutely amazing. So like I said, here in Valentus, we have a family of weight management products. We have something for everyone. If you're looking to burn fat, to elevate your mood, to boost your brain and focus, to help control your sugars. We have products that are powerful antioxidants, for our immune system, really something for everyone. Which one? This one?
This one.
Okay. So what I want to talk about right now is something called what'd you do?
Oh, sorry.
Thermoperk. Thermoperk was just launched maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. And I call this coffee in a capsule. And what I love about it is you can take it alone if you're not a coffee drinker, or you can take it with the coffee. And it actually builds down over 30 pounds adding this product. And you just take one in the morning.
Muscle too.
And I like that it gives you that extra boost of fat burning that our body needs. And it's going to help with that focus. It helps with mental clarity, and it helps to get you through the day. It is a capsule because it has herbs in there, like black pepper, that you can't really disguise in a coffee and you would taste it. So they have this in a capsule. The next product, this is one of our newest products, is called NCD. It's Natural Cellular Detox. And this is a zeolite product. Zeolites are actually found deep in the earth, and it helps to remove toxins, remove heavy metals like mercury and certain things that we actually, even if we eat healthy, we get it from the shower water, we get it from food that we eat, we get it from the water that we drink. And the zeolite and the toxins are opposite charges. And the zeolite actually acts like a cage, grabs the toxins and the mercury and the poisons in our bodies, and it eliminates it through our body's natural elimination process. And it's really an amazing, amazing product. Prevail Detox, this is a detox tea. We take this at night. It helps to relax you. It actually has chamomile in it, and it's very soothing. It's very relaxing, and it's very gentle. It just pulls out those toxins. This is something you would do, 1, 2, 3 times a week. We do have an energy drink, and we do have something called Immune Boost. Energy, what I like about this product is it's all natural. And they both come in single serving packets. So you just take it with you. It's so convenient, and you just put it in water. It's going to give you a sustained energy. You're not going to have that crash. It doesn't have that loaded sugar and all those things, those other unhealthy energy drinks that people buy at the stores. And for $2, you're paying double that on this other stuff that's not healthy. Previlla Moon Boost is packed with fruits and veggies and powerful antioxidants. This is something that we all need right now, especially what's happening around in the world. It's going to give you some vitamins and minerals, and it's going to help to fight sickness and infection, and it's really a great product that we all absolutely need. So Prevail Max, this is one of our favorites here, but this is the first thing that we do every morning. It is a mint flavor, it's a spray-ceutical, and it's going to help to give you energy because it's increasing your blood flow, it's increasing circulation, so much so my mom actually has neuropathy, and it's helping her with her circulation in her feet where she can actually walk up and down steps now. And because it's increasing your circulation, we have incredible testimonies, people that have severe migraines, like Rebecca said, we can't make any claims, but what if you share this with something and it helps them? So incredible testimonies on that also. So I'm excited because we do have several skincare products. Instant Youth, as you can see, these are real people. This is we call it the 5-minute facelift. You put it on those areas where you have the fine lines, you have the wrinkles, and it magically disappears really in 90 seconds, which is amazing. It lasts all day long until you wash it off. We also have another product, which is one of my favorites, called Ageless. Ageless is this pretty purple bottle packed with fruits and veggies, and it actually helps to rebuild the collagen in our skin. It helps to even out your skin tone, reduce your pores. One of my absolute favorite products that, I'm not one to try something new, but something that I really can't live without. I actually have backup of Ageless. So Prevail More Detox, this is we call this black water. You'll see the little bottle with the dropper here. You just get your glass of water, you drop it in there. And what this does, it is a full body detox. And it has something in it called carbon 60, which is a super antioxidant. And it's 172 times more powerful than vitamin C for our immune system. So again, this is a product that everybody should be on. It has no taste to it. We have great testimonies, people that have stomach issues, take medications for stomach issues. It helps to control the stomach acid. So like I said, incredible testimonies on this. ValentusTestimonies.com is where you're going to want to go and get all that information. And last but not least, this is a very, very special product called Emulin. Emulin was invented by Dr. Ahrams, and he is 2 times nominated for a Nobel Prize for his work with Emulin. Emulin actually helps to manage sugars and carbohydrates in our bodies. When we do that, it also manages inflammation. Anything that's happening in our body, if it's diabetes, obesity, migraines, anything stems from inflammation. So if you can control sugars, control carbohydrates, and control inflammation in your body, it gives your body actually the ability to be able to heal itself. I can tell you, I've been taking this product, and I take Emulin C because the Emulin C actually helps to control your blood sugars. I grew up with hypoglycemia. I take 2 of these in the morning. My sugar is completely regulated. My hair and my nails are growing. There's so many amazing stories, of people really being healed, on these products. So ValentusProducts.com, like I said in the beginning, is where you'll get all the information on this. And with that, I'm going to turn the call back over to you.
Yeah, you inspired me with that last Emulin to call somebody on that. She's not ready. She probably doesn't know I'm going to call her on, but Judy McGill, if you can hear me, can you unmute yourself? I want to ask you a couple of questions about the Emulin.
Hi, I can hear you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's great to see you here.
You too.
Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We haven't really seen each other face to face in a bit, but since the holidays.
Right.
So, I know you have an incredible Emulin story with your husband. He was in a really severe motorcycle accident, right? And
just recently.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what you experienced with this Emulin product.
Well, he decided that it would be real fun to body surf the highway for the length of a half of a football field after his bike went down. And he's a 45-year veteran motorcycle rider, never had an accident. He's a very safe rider. And he hit some leaves and pine needles on a curb and went down hard. And he broke, he was injured really badly 6 years ago. So he re-injured himself in a lot of places. One of them was his right wrist, and he broke his left collarbone, 6 of his ribs, his sternum, and dislocated ribs from his sternum. So he was pretty banged up. I just said he was broken. And I had not been with Valentus very long when this happened, and I had just been learning a little bit about this Imulin product. And so I thought, well, I think maybe we should give this a try. And I started really I loaded him up with the Imulin first day. He's pretty weak, right? I give him a handful of them and shove them in his mouth. He says he swallowed them. He says, maybe next time, could you give to just 2 at a time, maybe? But I've been giving him, he was taking 4 a day. And then he probably should have been doing 6, but he had 4 a day, and they were very effective in helping him heal much quicker, reduce the inflammation in his body, so they help with the pain significantly. He was on pretty heavy duty pain meds, and he was able to get off of them fairly quickly because I credit the Imulin for a lot of that. So I'm very, very thrilled with how the Imulin is working to help his body heal faster.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. And I've heard Dr. Ahrens talk about that. When I heard it, you could hear a doctor say things, but then when you actually see somebody on your team have the results like you guys are having on the products, it's like it really kind of like makes it come alive.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I have some friends who had COVID back in March, and they are having still some issues with what the doctor says, inflammation due to that infection of COVID. So they were at our house just 2 nights ago, and I handed them each a bottle of Imulin. And I said, they live in Arkansas now. I said, here, take this home with you, and I want you to start. So they're kind of my guinea pigs because I'm anxious to see if it helps them. I know it will. I'm confident it will.
Oh, yeah.
And from your heart, you did it, and watch your business spreading out of Arkansas, because that's what's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you're going to boost their immune system.
I love
exactly.
it.
Oh.
Now, as far as you're concerned, like I've watched you shrink. I saw your like Christmas pictures, like the Christmas sweater pictures. And every time you did a different Christmas sweater, you look smaller.
I know. That little waist.
Well, I love the coffee. I'm drinking the Thermo Roast coffee and taking Thermoperk, and in the afternoon sometimes, and of course the Imulin. And I really in love with the Hibernate at night. Love that product. I sleep better with that product than I have in a long time. Not just falling asleep, but staying asleep. So, and it burns fat while you're sleeping, and so that really helps. I sometimes I take the carb burners too, but I don't remember those as often. But the coffee is just hand over fist amazing. I love it.
That's awesome.
I'm so glad
thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you, and we're so happy to have you on the team. And tell Butch we said hello, and
Thank you.
Yeah, we're really can't wait for 2021.
Me too.
All right, I'm gonna flip it up to New Jersey now. I see Jerry DeMayo's on here. Thank you so much for your testimonial. Appreciate you. All right, so Mr. Jerry DeMayo, if you could unmute yourself for a second. I know you're not ready for me either. I'm kind of like just grabbing people here. I want to tell you a little bit about Mr. DeMayo real quick. Good to see you, by the way, Jerry. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
My pleasure.
So Jerry is a friend of ours going back years ago. He did our wedding, Dawn and I, back in '98 when we got married. We lost touch. We hadn't talked in 20 years. And then when I came across Valentus, let me just give you guys a little hint. It doesn't matter if you talked 20 years ago or 20 minutes ago. Timing is everything for people, right? I mean, so when I talked to Jerry, I said, listen, I got something I got to share with you, man. I know we haven't talked in 20 years, but you're a go-getter. I know you're a businessman. And by the way, he saw something here for himself. He jumped right in. And I said to him, he had never done anything like this before. And I said, Jerry, just do me a favor. I go, just have long-term vision. You might not get the results you want right away, physically and financially. I said, but this is not a 90-day business. This is a 2-year, 3-year, 5-year business. And if you treat it like a college education, you're gonna win. I go, the only people that win here are people that stick in it long term. And he listened to me, and he, month after month and day after day, we talk on the phone, and he gets on the calls, and he's losing weight, and he's posting things, and next thing you know,
And he's sharing the tour.
and he's sharing the tour like crazy. Next thing you know, he gets a nice little team going. Next thing you know, he's got somebody on his team who was number 18 in the whole world last month. And that's because he just shared and just shared and just shared and got results and stayed excited. And I see his face on every single one of these webinars.
And then he was calling you saying, I got paid, but I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, he called me like every week we get paid. He's like, I got $200 this week and I didn't do crap. And I go, yeah, well, that's the way it works, brother. I go, I told you, I said, that's why I told you to stay in it, because you got to be in it to win it. And he shows up on every call. I see his face here.
He is.
Guys, that's the winning formula. So Jerry, just share with us a little bit about your experience so far. I know I talked a lot to introduce you.
That's okay. Guess what? You see Michelle up there. That's my wife. So
I see it says Michelle. I know that's not you.
That's Michelle. No, I'm so happy that you first of all, I'm so happy to be friends with you and meeting everybody. Rob and Rebecca, I mean, Mark Jackson, just so many people that I've met in the business, and we are one big family, which is absolutely amazing. But I mean, there's been ups and downs, and I know there's going to be ups and downs, but I'm very positive, and thanks to you and everybody else on the team, keeping me positive. I'm looking forward to an unbelievable 2021. I didn't bring the bottle in, but I'm going to go get it. I got my hibernate ready for in a little while, and I already took my coffee. I'm doing the AM, PM. I mean, I'm doing everything. I'm doing the immune boost. Just a quick story. Since March, when we really got hit with COVID, I've been on immune boost, and I'll tell you what. I went to Vegas. I went to South Carolina, and I've been around a lot of people. And knock on wood, I'm not going to overlook myself, but thank God, nothing, no problems, no sickness, no nothing. Neither me or my wife, and it's really, the immune boost is an amazing product. Emulin, like Dawn said, I mean, my hair is growing in the back of my head. I had a bald spot back there, and my hair is actually growing in the back of my head. So it's my hip problem gone. The inflammation is unbelievable. I mean, I'm telling you, everybody, the products are unreal. They are amazing, and I am going to stick with this. My goal, Bill, maybe shooting myself a little bit here, but my goal is to be diamond or double diamond by this time next year.
Yeah.
I'm with you, brother. Yep. Amen. And listen, you're going to get there, because it's all about just showing up and staying excited and inviting people. That's it. That's the secret sauce.
Yeah.
And if everybody on here could take that example from you, it would just be a no-brainer for everybody. But, and I told you this early on, I said, don't be a start stopper, right? I said, stay consistent. And you've been so consistent. You're here all the time. You're always sharing. You're always posting on Facebook. You're always excited. Even when you have a bad day, you call me and you're like, yeah, this happened and it's terrible, but guess what? I got 2 more people on tour.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, listen, tomorrow night, real quick, if anybody's on Facebook for a little while, I think I'm doing a live music broadcast from my house. So.
Oh, good.
All right, let us know.
Music, I think so.
We'll put it on the team page.
Put your link or something there in the chat, and everybody can see it. And
it's just going to be me, Jerry DeMayo on Facebook. That's it. You'll see me.
Okay.
So if you want to share it, Bill, you can do that. Mark Jackson, how you doing, buddy? Hey, listen, Bill. I always appreciate you bringing me on, and I am, like you said, there's been ups and downs, and I really honestly think that there's going to be more ups than there are downs. So again, we have an amazing team, amazing family, and the support is unbelievable. And I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that. I can't thank everyone enough. I really can't.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, and thanks a lot. Tell Michelle we said hello. All right, so you heard the story, guys. Here's the thing: invite everybody, anybody, talk to everybody. I'm really good at getting on the phone with people I haven't talked to in 20 years, because I just don't really it doesn't bother me. Like some people are like, well, how can you do that? I'm like, I just do, because what are they going to do? Shoot me? Put me in jail for calling somebody I haven't talked to in 20 years? And by the way, it turned out to be a blessing for Jerry and his family. I mean, look at this. And by the way, he's gone out and blessed so many people. You know what I mean? Like, and if I talked to you 2 weeks ago, I'm going to tell you about Valentus. If I talk to you, here's the thing about me. You know, if you're within 3 feet of me, you're going to hear about what I'm doing. Every single one of my neighbors has been invited to a party. Every single one of my neighbors has tried the product. None of them have joined me, but they will. They just don't know it yet. Right? Okay. So they will. Okay.
Well, our one neighbor's on Ageless.
Oh yeah, she's on Ageless.
She's
Yeah.
my customer.
Yeah.
She likes it. She ordered again.
I got so excited. Listen, I make mistakes too. I got so excited when we first joined Valentus. You know what I did? I came back from corporate and I had a baggie. I didn't even have a tub. I had a baggie with coffee in it, a baggie, like a Ziploc baggie. And I ran across the street to my neighbors and I'm like, you got to try this weight loss coffee. It's unbelievable.
You can't do that.
Just take a spoonful. And I was really shocked when they didn't try it, right? I mean, some guy comes at you with a baggie full of coffee. What are you doing, right?
When the virus just hit too.
Yeah. So you can make mistakes even if you've been doing this for 13 years. Trust me, right? Okay. So listen, but this sweet spot that we have here, okay, it's huge. The sweet spot is unbelievable. What do I mean by that? But being that we're a 6-year-old company, we still haven't hit what's called critical mass. Now, I know this from experience because I've been, numbers are predictable. Dawn and I have been in this place and time before in this industry, in a company that didn't yet hit critical mass when we were part of it. And then it hit critical mass when we were part of it. We made millions, literally made millions. It's the equivalent of like, we'd wake up in the morning, right? And we would have 15 to 20 alerts that said, you just got a brand new member at $1,000. We would sell
even more,
$15,000 to $20,000 overnight in coffee while we were sleeping.
All around the world.
Guys, we're at the same point right now in Valentus, the exact same point that we were at in that company. It's the sweet spot because we haven't hit that $10 million a month mark yet when our company becomes a household name. When our company does become that household name, you know, like synonymous with like a Coca-Cola or, you know, but we're healthy, like Coca-Cola is not even healthy, but you know what I'm saying? Like the name brand recognition of Valentus, when that becomes, and not just in the United States, but in Europe, North America, in these other countries where we're just really catching a foothold, the buzz starts to go crazy. And you're going to get people on your team you don't even know. They're stronger than you, faster than you, smarter than you, know more people than you, and they're on your team. And you're going to be calling me going, holy crap, this company just dropped $10,000 last week in my account. How did it happen? I'm going to be like, because you stuck with it.
Yeah.
Because you're excited.
Yeah.
And because you introduced somebody that knew more people than you. And by the way, it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody that you introduced. Boom. And the next thing you know, 6 people down, you got a superstar on your team because you introduced one person. You're one person away in this business from being a superstar. Trust me when I tell you that. It's so true. Now, our commitment in Valentus is to pay 50% of every sales dollar to our members. We talked about that early on. It's the 50-50 partnership with a company. Guys, I absolutely adore this profession because when Dawn and I sat on a beach 13 years ago after we sold our construction business that owned me, we prayed for something. I said, I know there's a business out there that we could partner with, a company that already exists that handles everything. And all we have to do is sit on the boat and talk to people. That's all I want to do is just talk to people on my boat. And the boat didn't even exist back then. We just sat on a beach and I'm like, one day I'm going to sit out there on a boat and I'm going to just talk to people on the phone. Guess what? It happened. We spoke it into existence. It's network marketing. There's 7 profit centers that we pay through. Retail commissions, if you're really good at just going out and selling things like at flea markets or, you know, however you want to do it, it's totally up to you. I do have people that do that and they do it successfully. You know, door to door, I don't care. However you want to do it, you can make some pretty nice commissions. From your inventory, you can buy your business pack and sell that. Just keep buying business packs if you want. Buy 10 business packs a month. You sell them all. It doesn't matter. You can do that if you want to. Okay. But I found that, you know, for me, I did much better building teams of people that sell products. Because, you know, here's what I want to share with everybody on this line right now. If you have a pen and paper, you heard Jerry say he wants to be a diamond in the company. Okay. I know diamond, a position in a company, and I can't make any income claims, but as a diamond, your earnings could be anywhere from 5 to 10,000 a month, depending on, your volume flow, let's say. Okay. Hey, that's a nice chunk of change. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's what that means. Like, let me just share with you an example of what diamond would be. If you had 2 people that you introduced this to, okay, and those 2 people, one on the left, one on the right, let's say, one person on the left, person on the right, these 2 people, and they go out there and somehow they develop a team of 100 customers and 100 customers. Doesn't even have to be members, just customers. Maybe 10 of them found somebody that got 10, and you use your imagination. Just 100 people on each side consuming products. If they each consumed only 3 products a month, you'd be a diamond. Guys, wrap your head around those numbers for a minute. Because how many people do you know that would just want to drink a good product? And share it with somebody else that would. Forget about them wanting to be a member. Don't even worry about that. Don't even get bogged down with, oh, I got to go find people to join me to be a member. No, it doesn't work that way. You don't have to. Hey, great if they want to. It's going to build faster, more than likely, if you have members. But guys, if you had just 100 customers on the left and just 100 customers on the right, 3 products a month each, you're a diamond in our company. Imagine that. That's what I'm talking about, the 50-50 partnership with the company. And then there's legacy coded bonuses and dual team commissions up to 100,000 a week, which is great. And, you'd have to have more than 100 people to get up to 100,000 a week. Those numbers aren't going to work out. But as this thing grows, right, I'm going to tell you something. There are people making the 100,000 a week, and I know them personally, and I've seen their paycheck.
Oh yeah.
It's real. Believe me when I tell you that.
And they started just like we all did.
Yeah, here's the difference. They've been here 5 years. Okay. 5 years, not 9 months, not 6 months, not 90 days. Stick this out for 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. You're not going to recognize your paycheck. Trust me. You're going to be like, oh my God. There's a couple different, phases you go through in this business. The first phase is you don't get paid what you're worth at all. And you're like, people think you're stupid. They're like, you got to be stupid. What are you doing? You're only making a few dollars here. Yeah, okay. So guess what? I'm building an organization. I'm building a sales force. I'm building something for my future. 90 days in, 120 days in, you're like, oh, all right, this is pretty cool. 6 months in, 9 months in, you're getting calls from your team like Jerry saying, holy crap, they paid me $200 last week. That 200 increases. Next thing you know, you're getting phone calls like, oh my God, they paid me 2,000 last week. Okay. But it's long-term vision, long-term sharing. The money's here. 1% global sharing enrollment pool. Car bonuses up to $400 a month at that diamond level. Guys, the money is crazy if you decide that you're going to be long-term. Okay. Now, here's what I can tell you. All you need to do this business is this right here, your cell phone. I got this great app. Here it is. I use this all the time. Do you see I have the comp plan pulled up on the app? Because I had a comp plan question earlier and I wanted to make sure I had it right. So I pulled up the comp plan on my app. I took a screenshot of it. I forwarded it to the person. I could actually send the person the PDF of the app, of the comp plan from my app. And I get an alert when they open it. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a great system.
It really is, guys. So I tell you what, you don't really need to know much to have an app on your phone and just click share. You don't really need to know much at all. And it even reminds you on when to follow up with people. It prompts you. It tells you what they've watched on the video and stuff. So you can run your entire business from this app. It's a great thing to have. I would definitely get it. So there's a couple different ways that you can share and get started with our company. There's a $59 pack. And that's really the most expensive pack that we have. Why do I say that's the most expensive? Because that's the highest price point that you're going to pay per product. Really, the cheapest pack that we have is the $1,200 pack because it's 36 boxes. But if you do the math, you're down to like, I don't know,
$33.
$33 a product. But now with the buy one, get one offer, it's like,
oh, it's even better.
It's in the teens, I think, for the numbers. So
yeah, and that ends tomorrow night.
It does. So here's the thing. If you're serious about starting a business here, get the career pack, get the 36 boxes. That's what we did. You can earn the maximum amount of money that you can possibly earn. You get set up into a position in the company called Emerald, where you can just you get higher percentages and whatnot. We could cover that later. Now, the business builder pack is $575. That's 16 boxes, 6 boxes, $239, and then the starter kit for $149. Add $20 to each one of these to become a member, right? And then your membership is covered. That's it. And that's not every month, guys. That's a one-time purchase. That's what a lot of people say. Oh my gosh, I got to spend $1,200 a month or $500 a month. Or no, it's a one-time purchase. That's it. And you put your $20 membership on there, and you're a member of the company, and you've got your products now. So what's in it for me? We're going to have fun. We've had fun tonight. I think you probably saw that. We have a good time here. We haven't even seen each other face to face, and we're having fun, the 2020 kind of fun. We're having fun over the internet. Like, isn't this crazy?
This is how we do it.
I mean, like, we've become so accustomed to having fun over the internet. Like, we used to get together in big rooms and meetings and hug and kiss and talk and this and that. And nowadays it's over the internet. So we're going to have fun. We're going to lose weight. You've heard the weight loss stories. We are going to make additional income. That's a no-brainer. That's a given. In some cases, there's going to be dream income that's made. You're going to get to work from home just like we are right now. Okay, you're going to get to own your own life eventually. You heard me tell you the story about what I did today. I woke up early and I decided I wanted to work on the car with my son all day. So that's what we did. And then, Dawn had to come out and grab me and say, hey, we got to work, actually. We need to do a webinar. So you can do that if you want when you have residual income. Personal growth, holy cow. I can't even begin to explain to you the amount of personal growth that's going to come from this for you.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it with both of us, but with so many people.
Gentleman named Jerry that you heard from tonight, I've watched him grow tremendously in this industry in the last 9 months. He doesn't even know it, but I've been watching, and he's growing tremendously as a business person and a husband and a friend, and everything else I've witnessed. Even the way he talks and carries himself, he's changed. I've seen it. And guys, I can tell you, because positivity creates positivity. When you surround yourself with positive people like this every single week, you cannot help but absorb the positive energy.
That's true.
Right? You drown out the negative, the naysayers, all the people that, that really don't add any value, all of a sudden start to go to the wayside, and you're just more in tune to the positive things that are happening in life. And I watched it happen so many times, and so many people happen to me personally. Tax advantages. You're going to get some huge tax advantages and recognition. Recognition here. I mean, gosh, we've got so many ways that people get recognized for all kinds of things, whether it be weight loss or production or whatever it might be, guys. It's here. So do you live in a someday world, where, think back 5 years ago, where were you at? How far have you come in those 5 years? And then think about another 5 years in the future. 5 years goes like that now, right? I mean, 5-year clips, it's like a blink of an eye almost. 5 more years down the road, how old are you going to be? Are you going to have grandkids at that time? Maybe you're going to have your first children. Maybe you're going to get married. Maybe you're not married yet. Maybe who knows what's in the cards for 5 years down the road.
It goes very fast.
Maybe you won't even be here. Who knows? Yeah. Nobody knows. But here's what I can tell you. It will go by. That time will pass. And you're either going to make a decision today to do something about it. Your life's going to change, and you're going to do it today, and you're going to start in small steps and make that difference in yourself, whether you're a member here already and you're going to commit to 2021 plugging into every webinar, or inviting one person to every webinar, or if you're just got invited here and you don't even know what you're part of, plant your flag and say, I want to join this. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to make my 2021 right now. I'm going to start right now.
Yeah, it's 2 days away.
Takes one person, guys. Yeah. That's it. So God bless everybody. I hope you all got something from this. I appreciate everybody that shared with us tonight. You guys all make it a great night. Thank you.